Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Today we're going to be talking about some of the headlines from across the country. But first, a quick shout out, Alex. Today is actually a public holiday. It is Chakri Day.
And he just told me now. I'm like, why am I here?
Well, we still work on public holidays because we do it for the people. Now, what is Chakri Day? Chakri Day is celebrated each year on April 6th in Thailand. And it is a day where it's a national holiday in Thailand where citizens honor the royal family and celebrate their contributions to the country. So happy Chakri Day to all the Thai people.
Happy Chakri Day. Chakri, sorry.
Yeah. So we're going to start with our first topic today, which is talking about the top 5 cheapest tourist destinations in Thailand. Because Agoda has come out.
Man, I could use some cheap options
with a
these
list.
days.
Yeah.
Jesus.
If you had to guess, okay, I'm not going to say.
Okay.
Which region in Thailand? North, south, middle, northeast?
I'm going to go Isaan.
Well done.
Did I get it?
Yes.
Hell yeah. Nice.
Khon Kaen. That's right. Khon Kaen, the capital of Isaan, is the cheapest tourist destination in Thailand, offering the most competitive room rates, according to online travel giant Agoda. The average going room rate in Khon Kaen is 1,000 baht.
Reasonable.
Yeah. I mean, considering that there's many different stars of hotels, or you got 3, 4, 5 stars,
that's
the
where
average
they're starting.
is 1,000.
That's average. No, that's good. Yeah.
Joining Khon Kaen in the top 5 most affordable tourist destinations in Thailand, based on average room rates, is Surat Thani, Nakhon Ratchasima, Udon Thani, and Hat Yai.
Ooh.
Now,
I've never been to Isaan, but I have been to Surat Thani.
I have been to Surat Thani.
And that does make sense that it's on the list.
Yeah. Don't know if these cities in general would be on the top of people's list when they're traveling to Thailand, right? Obviously not.
This list is about affordability,
Yes.
right?
For the majority. But hey, if you are, backpackers and like more adventurous tourists, might now have an option to go visit Nakhon Ratchasima, because if you don't go out of your way, you'll never make your way.
That's
there.
the thing, right? Everybody goes to the same places all the time, and like these places are way cheaper, and there's tons of cool stuff to see, anyways. And right now, the usual suspects, good luck.
Yeah,
like it's insane right now going to like Phuket or something like that. So yeah, good alternative options.
So I was talking to I believe Leah wrote this article. Yes, Leah. Sorry, Leah wrote this article, and I was asking her what's great about Khon Kaen, because she actually used to live in the jungles of Khon Kaen.
That's why her Thai is so good, right?
Yeah. So tourists heading to Khon Kaen might want to consider taking a scenic drive through Nampong National Park along with the giant Ubol Ratana Lake. And she said it's basically King Cobra Village. They have a King Cobra Village where they do like these cobra shows and stuff.
Like little hypnosis
I'm not going to get into the whole animal, what's right, what's wrong thing. But there's a Cobra Village there. This is just information.
Hey, you do raise an interesting point, because in Thailand, there's a huge gamut. There's plenty of people that do things totally ethically, and then there's plenty of people who don't. So I know what you mean.
But you can learn about snakes and herbal medicine there. And they have a couple of temples as well, of course. And Surat Thani, we did a whole entire travel segment on it. All you have to do is type in Thaiger, Surat Thani, and you'll get to see what there is. For the other provinces, I personally never traveled there and I don't know much about them. However, give it a go. Let us know. Let us know if you've been to Nakhon Ratchasima.
Yeah, we could use some recommendations for some cheap places,
exactly.
Man. I'll take it.
Comment below. All right, we're going to move on to our next story, which is a concerning one, and a reason why you might not want to be a good person.
Yeah. I'm still trying to make sense of this story. So, okay, let me read the headline. All right, hitchhiker's gratitude turns into a car theft for kind-hearted siblings in Udon Thani.
Yes.
All right, so 2 kind-hearted siblings who gave a lift to a hitchhiker yesterday in the Isaan province, Isaan again, here we are, of Udon Thani, saw their trust backfire when he stole his car. The victim, a 29-year-old woman named Kanita, reported the incident to the Mung Udon Thani police station after her black Honda BRV SUS was stolen by the unnamed hitchhiker. Now, she explained that she and her 36-year-old brother, Apiwat, had traveled from Bangkok to Udon Thani to visit friends. Upon arrival, they found their friends were not at home. They then decided to visit a nearby shopping mall before heading back home. Now, while in the parking lot, a man between 30 and 35 years old approached them and asked for a ride to Bangkok. The man claimed his home was in the Pathumwan district of Bangkok. And according to her, the man appeared to be trustworthy and well-mannered, and they saw him wearing a gold necklace, which further reinforced their trust. They did not inquire why he did not have any belongings or a backpack.
Yeah.
That's probably a bit of a red flag. Now, the siblings agreed to give the man a ride all the way to Bangkok. This is a long ride, right? This is not like a short ride. Where was it? Eventually, upon reaching Udon Thani, they stopped at a convenience store. While everyone got out of the car, Apiwat went to retrieve his shoes from the passenger seat. At that moment, the thief took advantage of the situation, quickly jumped into the driver's seat. Apiwat thought the man would move the car for them and let them take control of the wheel. However, the thief just drove off, sped off backwards, and immediately fled the scene, leaving the two siblings shocked and shoeless, I believe. I think he was trying to retrieve his shoes, and the dude drove away without them. So Kanita said of the incident, quote, "Do not trust anyone so easily. This is a huge lesson learned for me."
You know what? I'm going to start off by saying that I've always imagined myself in this situation. Yeah, I like to think I'm a decent person. All right. I'm not saying I'm the great or even good. I think I'm decent. If I was driving, down a long highway, or I guess in a rural area, it's a bit more different. And I see someone wanting to hitchhike, I don't think I could get myself to stop and pick up a random hitchhiker. I'm not used to that culture. I've only seen that in movies. And most of the time
Usually
it goes
you get
wrong.
murdered, right?
Yeah. But I've seen truckers do it because for some reason they're more hardcore. But I don't know if I would stop
because they're on the road all the time, right? So they're like,
would you
whatever.
stop for a hitchhiker
Hell
personally?
no, dude. Are you kidding me? Like, no way. Because first of all, it's not only like you don't know, you have no idea who that person is or why they're in that situation. And yes, that does trigger your sympathy reaction, right? But what kind of person has put themselves in this situation to get stuck on the side of the road? Especially this dude who's no possessions and just a gold necklace?
Yeah.
That's probably not his either. So, I don't know. But, yeah.
Yeah, I do feel bad because they're good Samaritans.
We're trying to be nice.
We need more nice and kind people in this world. And unfortunately, because of stories like this, perhaps you should. Perhaps people should be more fearful or more wary about this kind of situation.
I mean, it's discouraging. To me, it's one of those things like my mom lives on an island. People hitchhike all the time on the island, but they all got pickup trucks and they make them like hop in the back, right? So there's like kind of like a little bit of a barrier of safety, a little bit. When they're in the car with you, though, who knows what can happen, man? That's dangerous. So be careful.
Yeah. Well, members watching us live right now, let us know in the comment section if you've ever had an experience like this. For now, we're going to move on to our next story.
Wait. Thank you, Kazna, for the beer money. Woo! All right, cool. Yeah, well, it's a day off, so we'll see what happens later.
All right. Talking about beer, our next story is about a British tourist who smashed up a Bangkok 7-Eleven. Because Thai police arrested this young British man for destroying property at a 7-Eleven convenience store in the Pathumwan district of Bangkok at 3 a.m. on Monday. That's right. In a bizarre TikTok clip filmed by a European onlooker.
Were we showing it?
The British tourist picks up various items inside the 7-Eleven and launches them at the door in an attempt to smash the glass. Although the bewildered employees had already exited the store out of fear for their safety, the door was not locked. The tourist proceeded to destroy property, and after failing to smash the glass, he realized the door was not locked, slid it open himself, and exited the store.
One of those like pull when you're supposed to push things or something. Like you got stuck in there.
And the tourist filming the clip, who says he doesn't know the perpetrator, asks, "Why are you doing this, man?" But the tourist doesn't reply and walks off into the night with a blank face. So this is substance abuse, right? Like, it has to be some kind of thing. And first of all, I have to ask you. Yeah. Come on, why is this news? Doesn't this happen with British tourists every night? Like, I don't think so. No. No offense, Brits, but dude, you guys have earned a reputation in Ibiza. And stuff classic like that. American versus British. Dude, I gotta say, we don't we're loud, we're brash, we're obnoxious. Yeah. We don't do this kind of stuff so much, right? There's a reason for this, right? Yeah. In America, everyone's got guns, right? Oh. So we don't start this stuff, right? So you get a way bigger hooligan culture in England because they're not worried about getting shot all the time, so they can engage in this. In America, convenience store, the guy behind the counter pulls a gun out. So is this a sad story? Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Larry,
Possibly,
for backing me
allegedly.
up, Larry. Yeah, I mean, dude, you've never lived it. It's America, man. You just don't know who has a gun at any time.
That
so
is true. Yeah,
That's why we're nicer.
I think I would have that fear, depending on especially on which state I was in. But
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
everywhere, dude.
because
It's-
people have you can
there's
have
better
a
states than others,
you
for
can have a
sure.
license for
Yeah.
concealed weapon.
Yeah, that
America's
changes state to
crazy,
state.
man.
It is, man.
Anyways.
And dude, it was the water I was swimming
Yeah.
in, right? It's like I didn't understand that you could live in a world where that wasn't normal, right?
Okay.
And that's been a big thing.
And
for
now
me.
you're here.
Yeah. Anyways,
Well,
moving on.
Superintendent of Pathumwan Police Station.
Weird.
He arrested the tourist and detained him in South Bangkok Criminal Court on suspicion of 3 charges: trespassing at night, destroying property, and assault. Police didn't reveal his name or age, but revealed that he was British for some reason. So that's why we called him a British tourist.
Yeah.
Netizens wondered if the whole thing was some kind of stunt to make a social media content. But police at Pathumwan Police Station believed this was not the case and said the behavior was more likely arose out of drunkenness.
Right. Yeah. This does seem like he looks pretty drunk, I gotta say, but it does raise the question, man. There are so many people doing all sorts of destructive things just to get views.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's like so.
That's a red card, Kazna.
Yeah, good one. I agreed with you, Kaz. But yeah, like, dude, tons of people are doing this. It's all young people thinking. So there's a great new subreddit I got to show you. It's called "I'm the Main Character," and it's people just ruining everybody else's day for likes, dude. Like,
Okay.
oh, it's a nightmare, man. So I can understand the suspicion, right? Is he doing this for likes? I don't think so. I think he's just drunk. But so many people are doing it. Like, yeah, makes sense to suspect him of it.
Okay.
Ugh. Anyways.
All right, we're gonna move to our last 2 stories. Well, this is actually our last story. It's about a Thai monk. So, Alex, let me explain this to you. Okay.
Yeah.
So this story is basically about a Thai monk and a goal celebration. I don't know how those 2 work, but let me tell you why. Do you know that in Thailand, right, when you hit the right age, you have to basically draw a card. So I'm
this is the card thing you were
oversimplifying
telling
the
me, yeah.
process, right? So there's basically a red card,
Yeah.
a red paper, or a black paper. So
Is it just luck?
yes,
What is this, like a sorting hat or something like
basically
that?
think of it like that. So basically what happens is that 383 eligible Thai men for the military
Okay.
over the age of 21 years old went up to pick either a red or black card, because once you're over the age of 21 you have to either pick a red or black card to,
Is this like...
and that means whether you're going to get into the military or not. So if you get a black card, you don't have to go to the military. If you pick a red card, you have to give 2 years of service.
So it's just luck?
Yeah.
What? Oh my God, I had no idea.
It is what it is.
Wow.
Now, a lot of the times, allegedly, some people can pay their way out of it.
Sure. Yeah. Money talks.
Yes.
But monkhood is a way out too?
No, it's not.
Oh. Okay.
So once you hit the age of 21, you have to pick a red or black. So a monk, a Buddhist monk, he started celebrating because he basically picked the black card, which means that he doesn't have to serve 2 years in military. And he got so excited he forgot he was a monk. In the video, in the hall, he starts running around the entire hall and celebrating like he just scored a soccer goal.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's coming up now.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, dude, look, how old is he, right? Like, he's a young guy.
I think he's 24.
He's a young guy, and this is scary, right? This is
Yes.
2 years of your life, man. Like, so, and it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just luck. Can you blame him? I don't think I can.
And the entire
like,
room was cheering for him.
Yeah,
They were
dude. Like,
excited.
I think this is funny. Like, now, and dude, when it comes to Buddhist monks, like, this is something I always like about Buddhism is there's a much more forgiving nature.
Yeah.
And because we've done stories like, remember that monastery where they busted like 200 monks for doing like meth or something like that. That was like, what?
Yeah.
But again, like, so many people enter monkhood and then also leave it and rejoin normal society. That is not something that happens in other religions, right? So I think there's a lot more understanding with Buddhism for little things like that, right? This is a transgression, right? He was acting unmonk-like, but come on, the whole room's cheering, and we're all like, like,
and he doesn't have to go 2 years of military. I would be cheering.
Exactly.
I mean, especially, like, why force people get forced, right, to go into the thing.
Yeah,
but
man.
in total, 120 men were enlisted at the event, meaning that they either drew red cards or they volunteered. There are some people who want to serve their country,
Yeah.
and that's very respectable. It's a sacrifice that they're making. So thank you for that.
I mean, some countries have compulsory where everybody does it.
Yeah.
Like Korea has.
Korea has it, yeah. And so in Thailand, it's basically the red or black card.
But honestly, that almost feels even more messed up to me.
Yeah.
like just everybody do it, or like, you know.
Yeah, I
don't
guess,
know.
yeah.
That feels weird.
So these 120 men will either be in the Royal Thai Army, Royal Thai Navy, or Royal Thai Air Force, and they will be spending 2 years of their life in military camps.
Yeah.
And the only people that you can get actually, so Thailand has new laws protecting transgender people.
Oh.
Yeah, so transgender women who have completed surgical transitions are exempt from conscription in Thailand.
Oh.
Yeah, along with men who are unfit or test positive for drugs.
Yeah.
So you could you could technically test positive for drugs and not go to the military.
Oh. So that's your out, guys. Oh my god.
Don't do that though. Yeah, I mean you could pay or you could test positive for drugs.
I'm sure there's a punishment associated with the testing of positive too. So like, yeah.
Either way, respect for the people who
sure.
voluntarily chose and wanted to serve for their country.
Here's another question. If more people volunteer, does that mean they need less like draftees or whatever? Like Katniss Everdeen volunteering for her sister, right? Like, does she replace, or does every man still need to flip the card?
No, there's every person.
So it doesn't matter if you volunteer or not.
There's no type of
weird
that kind of volunteering.
Right. Yeah.
Did you just reference what was that movie? Hunger Games?
Hunger Games, yeah.
Okay.
I just rewatched it recently. Sorry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm gonna end this show with just a little update.
I'm gonna angle you guys to over here. So I have some friends joining us from a distance, and they just want to see.
I
you.
See.
That's
Sure.
Dude, they're so sweet. They're my favorite. Come on.
So our last story today is not really a story, but more of an update. An Australian man was tragically stabbed to death at a resort he owned in Krabi, southern Thailand, on his 57th birthday, and that man has been identified as Peter Heppell from Perth. Now, Peter Heppell is actually a long-standing Thai expat. He's
community member.
Yes, community member, and especially a community member of Phuket. I mean, for example, even my father personally knew who he was, and it's very sad to hear this news. And he was basically murdered, and
on his birthday.
Yeah, and
what the?
that man has been apprehended and taken into custody. But on behalf of the Thaiger and personally as well, I would like to give condolences to Peter Heppell's family, and may he rest in peace.
Yeah. Was there any word on the motivation for this, or
no, not yet. No. So they're still investigating regarding that, but this just happened a couple of days ago. So I just wanted to report that quickly to any Phuket people. OG Phuket people who did know Peter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the headlines from today. We're going to continue the chat with the members, but for now, we'll see you live once again on GMT tomorrow morning. Until then, take care. See you. Bye-bye.